Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ghostbuster Dad. In today's video, I am going to be showing off one of my worlds. Um, this is the Ghostbusters 1 Museum. Um, and then what I do in these is I do different updates to these. So if it has like in parentheses, that's one of the new updates. But this is my Ghostbusters 1 Museum made by me. So this one says, "Are you a Ghostbuster fan? Come check out the Ghostbusters 1 museum loaded with characters, props, and more. Be sure to check out the other Ghostbusters museums as well. We ain't afraid of no ghost." But yeah, so this is all Ghostbusters 1 in here. So my first prop that I did in here is I did the Tobin Spirit Guide, a book that gives you information on ghosts and demons. So this is my Tobin Spirit Guide. And then we've got Janine Melnitz, played by Annie Potts, the Ghostbusters receptionist. A famous quote is, "We got one!" Creator, Ghostbuster Dad. I know my characters look a little wonky. I'm not very good at making characters, but this is the best I could do. But I feel like I am getting better with them now. But yeah, that's my Janine Melnitz. And then we have the Winston Zeddemore, played by Ernie Hudson. A famous quote is, "I've seen shit that'll turn you white." But yeah, that's my Winston for Ghostbusters 1. For Egon Spangler, played by Harold Ramis, a famous quote is, "I collect spores, molds, and fungus." So that is my Egon. And then we've got my Stance, played by Dan Aykroyd. A famous quote is, "You gotta try this pole." So that's my Ray Stance in here. And then my Peter Venkman, played by Bill Murray. A famous quote is, "We came, we saw, we kicked its ass." So yeah, I like that one. And then Louis Tully, played by Rick Moranis. A famous quote is, "Yes, have some." So yeah, that's my Rick Moranis. And then Slimer appears in all Ghostbusters except for Afterlife. Wait a minute. Yeah. Appears in all Ghostbusters except for Afterlife. Class 5, and then Bio, the first ghost they ever caught, and the only one they let stay out in Rome. So, yeah, Slimer is a part of the family, and he also follows you. So, everywhere you go, his eyes follow you. This is the only thing that I did not build myself. This was actually built by a friend of mine. So I did not build the Stay Puft that I use, but I could easily build one because it's very simple. But I like using his because I like showing off my friend's work as well. But yeah, so this is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. It appears in Ghostbusters, The Real Ghostbusters, and more. He is a Class 7, and Pony 007 made this. It's the chosen form of the chosen form of Gozer. I couldn't talk. But yeah, so this is the only thing in my museums that I did not build myself. But like I said, I could easily build him, but I just like showing off his work as well. So yeah, that's the only thing I have not built in here. The Motorola walkie-talkie used to communicate back and forth while on a job, obviously. Um, so yeah, I think that I did a really good job on building this walkie-talkie though. Even though it looks really simple, but I'm really proud of it actually. It came out really nice. So this is a fully detailed replica of the 1984 Proton Pack. This is an exact replica of the pack. So as you can see, it has the Alice frame on the back here. Very detailed. Um, the bar goes up and down. These actually turn. And then it has every single like wire, and then even on here, it is going up and down as well. So yeah, I put a lot of detail into the proton packs for sure. But it even actually says every single detail on um the stickers as well. So it has all the information just like it does on the original pack. So I definitely went overboard with this thing, and I'm actually really, really proud of this. I think this is absolutely amazing, and I did a heck of a job from my original build, which I will be showing off um, on the channel, so you guys can see what it came from and then what the final results were. But this is the final product. So this is my final product of my PKE. If you've ever seen my Slimers or my Ghostbuster hub video, the PKE looks a lot different than this. It's more square. So yeah, I'm very proud of this one, this new turnout. But this is the physical kinetic energy device used for tracking down ghost and haunted items. So yeah, I'm very proud of that PKE. This is more of a simple build, really, but I think that I'm actually going to go into more detail with this very soon and actually make this look a lot more detailed than what it is. Ecto Goggles allows user to see invisible ghosts and visually track PKE valences. But yeah, that's the Ecto Goggles. But I think I'm going to go in a little bit more detail with this thing soon. Um, the containment unit is actually under production of being redone. But this is my first draft of the containment unit. But yeah, this used to store ghosts so they can't escape. And then this is the Sniffer 300 from the original film that Peter Venkman goes into Dana's house and is using that to look for some ghosts. And I never actually knew what this thing was until I actually looked this up. But the Ghost Sniffer is a um, Sniffer 300 combustible gas detecting device modified to be used to detect paranormal presences. It takes samples of the air and analyzes them instantly using a built in PKE meter. It can detect traces of paranormal activity or ectoplasmic residue in the atmosphere. So, yeah, I was like, holy crap, I didn't know that did all of that. But apparently it does. Very cool, though. So this is my first version of my belt gizmo, which I think I'm going to end up doing another version of this as well. But it's designed to compensate for over voltage and protect its user from electrical shocks. So yeah, that's the belt gizmo, which I think I'm going to do a different version of. I'm definitely going to be upgrading this soon because it's been glitched for a while. But the ghost trap with the pedal has the pedal back here as well, which I think I'm going to end up redoing this whole thing. This is obviously used to catch the ghost. But yeah, I think I'm going to end up redoing my ghost traps. And then this is the Collindor helmet. This helmet is used by connecting it to a monitor and putting it on someone's head to see if the person is possessed, like Louis Tully when Vince Glortho possessed him to be the Keymaster. So yeah, that's the helmet from that. And then obviously the rubber gloves. Um, this is actually an asset, but it's just rubber gloves. It helps prevent shock from Neutrona Wand. So I didn't build these, but I take that back. This is the only other thing I didn't build. But this is just an asset. This is just something to show that the Ghostbusters use. I wasn't even going to build those. The Ghostbusters business card, which is this is what the original business card looked like. It's just enlarged for view. But yeah, I built the original Ghostbusters business card as well. And then I have a little bit of this in every single one of my worlds for Ghostbusters. It has the original 4 on it, and this is for Ghostbusters 1. Um, so yeah, here's the Ecto 1, which I'm very, very, very proud of. I built this whole thing out of nothing, pretty much. I'm actually very proud of it. I know it's leaning a little bit, and it definitely needs redone, but for my first time ever actually building a car, I think I did a heck of a job with this. This was my very first car I've ever built. But it even has an actual working siren. Well, it needs fixed, but if you click this right here, it'll play the Ecto siren. But it looks like I need to go fix it. But yeah, it's still very cool. I think I did a heck of a job on it. And then you've got Zool, aka the Great Keeper, and Vince Glortho, aka the Keymaster. The Terror Dog must find a host and mate to summon their destructor known as Gozer. So yeah, I think I did a heck of a job on these Terror Dogs too. I'm very proud of them. Gozer, I wish I would have done a little bit better on, but I'm gonna have some new versions of these coming out soon, hopefully. But Gozer appears in Ghostbusters 1 and Afterlife and comics. She's a Class 7 and exiled Sumerian divinity of destruction. And then you have the Library Ghost, which is Eleanor Twitty. This is the calm version. I have the angry version in the Frozen Empire museum, so I could have two different versions and two different worlds for it. Appears in Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters video game, and Frozen Empire. She's the first ghost encountered by the Ghostbusters, but they never caught her except in the game. So she just gets to hang out at the library for the rest of her life. So yeah. But I got some famous quotes on the wall too. This is Get Her by Race Dance. And then you got Listen, Smell Something by Race Dance. Each one of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on our back by Peter Venkman. And then we got one by Janine. I collect spores, molds, and fungus by Egon. And then there is no Dana, only Zool. Zool the Gatekeeper. But yeah, so this is my Ghostbusters 1 museum. If you guys like what I've done, and you think that I've done a good job on these, definitely give this video a like. Let me know that I'm doing a good job with this stuff. Because that lets me know that you are actually interested in seeing what I do and to continue actually making these videos and showing this cool stuff off. And if you guys are new or returning, please consider subscribing to the channel. It is 100% free. It really, really helps out my channel a lot. Helps me get known by other people. And the only thing that you're doing is helping push out my videos by subscribing to the channel. Um, like I said, it's 100% free. What do you got to lose? Just subscribe. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you right back here in the next video. Much love from the Ghostbuster Dad. Peace.
Ghostbuster Dad in the house, no ghosty can't house. Content creator with heart, charity places parts. Cincinnati Ghostbusters, Ohio pride. Make a wish, kids smile wide. Red Cross on tide.